Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. I'm your host, Murray Dakers. I want to say thank you very much again for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. And today we're going to discuss the new name on the list for the Reggae Boyz head coach, Steve Bruce. An interesting one. Very, very interesting one. So, before we get into that, let's do the YouTube stuff. As I said, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Well, majority of my viewers actually, non-subscribers. That's interesting. Let's see if we can switch it a bit. I passed about 60% of my viewers are actually persons who are not subscribed to the channel, and 40 are subscribers. So let's see if we can flip the script now. Other than that, you can also hit the share button, share the content, let other persons know what is happening. So we're going to discuss Steve Bruce again. Oh, Jano Star. Yeah, 1v1 MG Sports, Knockins MG Sports 1v1 tournaments. All of us on that baller, come and partake in the 1v1 tournament. Cash prize, 20,000, 10,000. Money a give away. Just $1,000 to enter. Just $1,000 to enter. Money a give away. Kick it turf up by Port Anderson Road in Portmore. What's something that go on, man. August the 10th. Look out for you people. Really, really wanting to support in this one. So just shut us a message on our inbox. But they can check Knockins. They can also check MG Sports inbox. And we get the more details how to register and those stuff. So yeah. All right, let's move on to Steve Bruce. Now, when this a story I break, the story I break fast and rapid. Fast and extremely rapid. It means almost it gone mainstream. It went mainstream. It get big. It went mainstream. Now, I contacted my sources. What the situation? And they say, you know what? Give me some minutes. Contact my sources about 1 o'clock yesterday evening. 1 o'clock in the evening, I contact my sources. And they hit me about 10:30 at night and say, this is what I have. And then lay it out. And apparently, it's actually an agent move. But, there's a but. Steve Bruce is one of those candidates on the short list. He is one of the candidates on the short list. So the thing is, when I added this detail, I asked about, I said that initially they said that they're trying to zoom in on the Argentine coach, and apparently, meaning if I move them, I move away from it because, basically, I say this squad is a squad full of a lot of quality players. And when I have so much quality players in a team, it's more surrounding management of the players, getting the best players on the pitch, getting them to understand what the coach wants to do, camaraderie, moral, chemistry, all these type of things, just combining these things within the squad. And so apparently, I don't know if they might try do a smoke screen, but I still think there's an Argentine still in the list based off of how my source tell me, based off of the person I talk, there could be an Argentine still in the list, but Steve Bruce is most definitely a part of the shortlist. I try to narrow it down, people. I try to narrow it down based off of all names that we hear call. And the shortlist should have been a list of 5, but apparently it's a list of 10. And some of the names that we hear call, and it seems like somebody actually squealed the name already. But we can't definitely nitpick which of the name them specifically, which of the name them to assign. I said that is the coach. There's one name. I believe that there's one particular name There's one particular that I don't know, but I think that person is it, and I might do a video on it. I'm not sure. If I do a video on it, I'm gonna do a video on it for my members and discuss it with the members only. But according to my sources, Steve Bruce is actually not necessarily the front runner, but he was a part of the shortlist, and he was actually interviewed. He was actually interviewed. Very, very interesting. He was actually interviewed, but he's not the front runner. No, I don't know if they might try muddy up the water in just throwing out some names to get the supporters and get the media covering all the names them, and then keep the one specific person under the wraps. So it seems as if the Steve Bruce situation is more so, or the reason why it went public would have been more towards the agent of Steve Bruce pushing something similar to what Dwight York did with the situation with Dwight York and who else? And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was in the discussion, but nothing necessarily concrete. He was in the discussion, but nothing necessarily concrete. But as me say, it's an interesting one. I think if another name pop out of the bag, I think that person could be the coach. If we hear another name pop out of the bag, I strongly believe that person could be the coach. It's really, really interesting because based off of the amount of names that we have heard so far, we'll go public, and where I hear them, persons that refute them consistently here, this a process, not that, and that is fake news. No, Steve Bruce is actually not the front runner. He's a part of the short list, but not the front runner. And I did mention it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. But I'm just here to tell you guys that as much as we have seen a lot of mainstream media discussing it, according to my source, I hope same right. He has been right. He has been right all the time too. Yeah. Can't recall when he really give me. But anyways, according to my source, Steve Bruce is actually not the front runner, but he is in the mix. And he was interviewed recently, and that's the reason why that the story became so big. And the caliber of the manager, and also the agent really are doing his background work to push his client at the forefront, in front of everyone else. So it's PR. But definitely it's an interesting one, people know. I'll be honest, it's an interesting one. So I'm just here to tell you guys, unfortunately, no to Steve Bruce. And the manager that I get must be better than the manager. And I think based off of the amount of big names that have been called, if the supporters hear anything not of that caliber, I think they're going to be disappointed. Based off of the amount of big names that have been mentioned. If they don't hear someone of that caliber, I think a lot of the supporters will be a little bit disappointed and maybe unflattered based off the fact that they've heard so much big names being called. But realistically, you have to remember that we also have a budget, working within a budget, and all these things. But nevertheless, it is football. Interesting to see. 1st of August is drawing closer. 1st of August is drawing very, very close. But let's see how this one materializes. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit subscribe button. Have a wonderful day. I'll be doing the Rainers Cup game today. Second run of the semi-finals, or second leg of the semi-finals. Make sure to tune in. And also the 1v1 tournament. Knockins and MG. Hey, Knockins and MG have got PM for promotion, yeah? Anyways, make sure to support the thing, people. Kick it turf. August the 10th. Make sure to turn out. Big up on yourself, people. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. MG Sports TV. God bless. And we are out. Boom. Now I mean, enjoy your Sunday, people. As I say, God bless. Now I mean, big up on yourself. Every time.